Ladies and gentlemen, this last October, I started out with a single crappy copy of Piglet's Big Movie game on the GameCube and set out on a quest to build the GameCube collection of my childhood dreams. And when I started out on the journey, I made this list of 75 GameCube games that I wanted to own before I'd consider my collection complete. And today, folks, the only two games that we have left on the list are Samurai Jack and Disney Extreme Skate Adventure. And the craziest thing is, I know someone who has both of them. That's right, just this last week, one of my Discord members who owns a video game store reached out to me and said that they recently had a collection traded in that contained both of those games. There was only one problem. His store is over 300 miles away. Well, folks, it was a good try, but honestly, I think this might be where the GameCube gambit ends. I mean, what kind of an idiot would drive 300 miles for two GameCube games? It's not gonna happen. Just kidding, I'm that idiot.
I am that
idiot. So I packed my bags, hopped in my faithful Prius, and embarked on the 5-hour journey to St. Louis in hopes of completing my 8-month GameCube collection. Well folks, 5.5 hours later, here we are in the lovely city of St. Louis. The store here that has the two games that we need is called Retro Games Rescue, but if you guys are familiar with the series, you know that I can't spend anything out of pocket for those games. So our first stop of the day is a video game store called Trading Games. We're going to this store and a couple other ones in order to try to build up a budget of expected profit from games that we find to flip on eBay or Amazon, if that all makes sense. So as you guys know, when I come to stores like this, what I'm looking for is games that might be a little bit underpriced relative to what I know they go for on Amazon. For example, my last copy of Crash Twinsanity was complete and went for $41, which is crazy on Amazon. This one is $10, which would be a great deal, except it looks like it's missing the manual, so because it's not premium condition, I'm gonna pass on that. One thing that's unique about this location is they actually have a fully functional online store for all of their in-store inventory. So I can't normally say this, but if you guys see anything on the shelves in this video that piques your interest, you can actually go to Trading Games website and buy it. Chris, the owner, has been super cool in letting me film here, so if you guys see something, definitely go on there and support local businesses. So this GTA 2 is actually a great example. 15 bucks, it is in complete condition and looks like the lowest FBA copy on Amazon will leave me with 28 after fees. Oh, folks, we have found the GameCube section. Even though we do have those two games that we're looking for in particular today, if we end up building up a decent budget, I may actually still look at some of these lower dollar titles and just see what kind of stuff catches my eye. For example, this Driven right here at 10 bucks, it doesn't feel... Oh, geez. I'm coming into Chris's store and just throwing games everywhere. Sorry about that.
Oh no, not Driven!
I was trying to open this with one hand. Looks like it does indeed not have a manual, but I may still be interested if we can find some profitable stuff here. Ooh, and coming over to the glass case over here. Ooh, look at the high dollar GameCube games up here. Ribbit King we've got already. Spirits and Spells I don't think we have, but definitely don't have the budget for that $130 game today. And I believe we do have these other three, so that's good to see. This NCAA Football 14 caught my eye at $70. It's honestly not a bad price to see on that game. All right, so it's showing me 71 bucks after fees on 70 that we would have to spend. I have a hunch that because it's in such good shape, I could get it to go for more. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and pull the trigger, but I'm not going to count it towards the total since I'm not sure what it's gonna sell for. All right, so Chris just brought this bad boy out and said that it was likely gonna be a good deal for Amazon, so let's check and see if he was right. So at $99, he said it is completely complete in there. Dang, looks like that is pretty dang valuable on Amazon. I would honestly pay you more for this if you want to you don't have to price it down for me.
I didn't price it down.
Okay, well yeah, I'll definitely have to do that. It'll be a little bit chunky to ship, but honestly for those margins, looks like, dang, over 300 after fees, that's crazy. Can't say no to that, folks. That will definitely help out our GameCube budget for the day. And folks, I'm spotting something else that I often buy right down here. Skylanders Imaginator's little starter kit here for Xbox. Sorry, not the starter pack, the Portal Owners Pack. Ooh, this one's interesting because it says $49 after fees, but there are only new listings. But since it's in like new condition with the box and everything, I think I could get close to that, so we're gonna go ahead and do it. Also seeing a really solid Game Boy selection over here. You guys know I'm always drawn to the handheld section because they tend to do well on Amazon. 224 on that's probably a little higher than where I can be. Do not see that Yoshi edition very often. But at 120, this purple original DS here may actually have some room for me. Yeah, this color has always done well for me. Looks like 175 or so after fees is what I can expect. So that'll definitely be a buy. And okay, folks, I know I said before that I wasn't interested in Spirits and Spells because we're working, but definitely don't have the budget for that $130 game today. We have 2 goal games that we need to get today, but we found over 200 in expected profit already, and I feel like it's kind of calling my name.
Caleb.
I mean, look at this. This is not a game that you find often on the GameCube. Looks like it's got inserts, but no manual. Disc is in solid shape. And folks, even though I didn't put this on my 75 game list, it's definitely one that's been recommended to me before, so I think I have to throw it on the stack. What can I say? I'm an addict.
You do have a long history to deal with addiction services.
And folks, kind of similar story on this Vita here as well. 160 is a very fair price on that, and I think I should be able to, well, that's a little bit high, but I think I should be able to get 200 after fees for it. Holy cow, if anybody needs a minty Game Boy Mega Man for 2,000, you know where to find it. Oh, they have Mario 64. Oh, it's box only. Oh man, that's a box I've been wanting to add to the collection for a long time, but no. Gotta be good. Well, folks, $650 later, this is the trunk of games that we're coming away with. We actually had an expected profit of $325 from this stop, which we may have spent $140 from on GameCube games already, but that still leaves us with a $185 GameCube budget, which is insane. Now, Samurai Jack and Disney Extreme Skate Adventure only are worth normally around $150. But I don't know what other kind of GameCube gems they might have at this last stop, which is why I've got a couple more on the itinerary, including Red Bricks Collectibles. Dang, that is a bundle that I almost never see. 50 bucks though. It does look like brand new sealed. That's really cool. Oh, unfortunately, 58 after fees for 50 bucks. That's a little slim for me. That Paper Mario display up there doesn't have a price on it, does it? Is that just for... Because as a GameCube guy, that's always going to catch my eye.
It sells for right at about 300, but
really?
It has, so if I did sell it, it'd probably be around 2. So.
Could I take a look at it? Wow. I can honestly say I've never seen this before.
You know, the flaps help it stand and all.
Does this collapse? Do you know, like,
yes,
go flat?
It totally breaks down.
Okay, wow. And these got, yeah, the little standees. Man, at 200, I might have to think about that. I'll put it to the side, okay. And I'll consider it. I appreciate that.
Definitely.
See if there's any other GameCube stuff I need. Yeah, I think I will go ahead and do that. Thank you. Oh man, I haven't seen these in forever. These little Sonic, almost like Tiger handhelds from McDonald's. Wow.
Sega handheld games are now at McDonald's. There's one in every Happy Meal. Get happy.
Shout out to Casey. I think she still owns one of these. Shadow, that's amazing. Oh man, folks, who had Master Trainer as a kid? That totally brings me back. So I'm thinking on this. You said 200 would be your best on this? Mm-hmm. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I don't think I'm gonna see another one.
You can see that go, aren't you?
Well, don't let me take your prize if you want to keep it. Well, hey, I appreciate it. This is definitely a highlight of my day. And yeah, I'll do the melee as well. Holy cow, folks. What an absolute GameCube grail. I cannot believe we found such a cool GameCube promotional item in this video. There was only one catch. I bought this game for $65 because I think I should be able to profit around $20 on it, which puts our GameCube budget up to $205, but this guy was $200, which means that if I keep that Paper Mario promo item, we've only got $5 left in the GameCube Gambit budget and only one stop between here and Retro Game Rescue. Which, in other words, means if I can't find at least $145 profit in Bodox games here, I might not end up with enough money to afford the 2 games I literally just drove 5 hours for. By the way, this game store is located in an old bank, which is just super cool. This place is amazing. The cashier is literally at a teller desk. Ooh, looks like we may have our first score. Complete hit and run for 35. Should be able to get over 50 for it after fees. Ooh, there's another Crash Twinsanity. This one's 15, unfortunately, but it does have the manual. Like I said, my last one sold for 41, so at 15, that's still a steal. Huh. Video games. So that's what these are. SSX3 for 20, don't mind if I do. Complete GameCube flips, don't mind if I do. Dang, Lunar Dragon Song for 15, and it's complete. That seems cheap. Yeah, man, the lowest very good copy is $71. That's crazy. Oh, me and my PS1 Disney games, man, I can't resist them. Now, some of you who are especially observant may be wondering at this point, Caleb, what the heck is up with your glasses? You look like a dunce.
Caleb, I just wanted to interject really quick and say those glasses absolutely do not make you look like a dunce at all. Your face does.
And those of you who follow me on Instagram may already know that my old pair of glasses recently broke in an airport. And unfortunately, this pair is tight on my head. Now, I have brilliantly solved this problem by adjusting them upwards and resting them on my cap, which is an undoubtedly ingenious solution, but it does have the side effect of looking like a dunce.
You're a stupid man!
Ooh, $17 profit. I'm having a field day in this PS1 section. So I just did the math, and I think I can make a conservative $130 in expected profit on all of these complete games. Which means after my first pass through, I'm only $15 away from my goal. So I came back to the PS3 section to see if we can squeeze out anything that I missed the first time around. Maybe Back to the Future? Ah, no. Possibly Fight Night? Nope, that's a no as well. Karaoke Revolution? Okay, now I'm just getting delusional. Oh, hold on. Yes! Whoops. Yes, $25. I literally just sold this one this week for like $60, which will be an easy 20 in profit after fees. What an absolute gem of a game store. Fantastic experience, and I got a few more games on the way out. We got the other Armored Core game on PS3, Legend of Legaia for $75, and 4 Mario Game Boy and GBA games for an expected total profit of $225. So I'm gonna head to Retro Game Rescue now, and hopefully we'll have enough for not only Disney Skate and Samurai Jack, but also maybe an extra bonus or two. All right, folks, well, I have arrived now. Retro Game Rescue about to head in here. I'm soaking it all in. I mean, this could be the end of an era. I think this is the 27th GameCube Gambit episode, maybe 28. It's a big moment. Let's head in here, shall we? And the best part, folks, this store is owned by a fellow Discord member, Alex, the owner here. How long have you guys been in this space?
We've been here in this space since last October.
Okay.
We've only been open to the public since the beginning of January.
But folks, you guys all know what I'm here for is it is GameCube, and he has been gracious enough to, for a few weeks at this point, you got a huge GameCube collection in, and he's been holding on to stuff. Here it is. We've got, oh no, we're missing one. Oh, there it is. So we've got a few games, actually some of the last games that were on the list. This one, I didn't actually request, but this is not something that you see very often. Folks, here it is. Oh my gosh. Samurai Jack, and it's complete and everything. This is absolutely beautiful. And the other one as well, Extreme Skate Adventure. This one looks like no manual on it, but it does have the precautions booklet, but the outside of this thing, folks, is super clean. Then I was also just telling Alex that these two, Tom and Jerry and Turok, I just picked up actually earlier this week. So these ones are checked off the list, but also my copy of Turok is not great, so I maybe have to upgrade the condition on that. So folks, like I said, we've got a budget of $225 to spend. We're looking at 120 bucks worth with these two games, so we've actually got a little bit of wiggle room, and luckily they have a solid GameCube selection over here. So I'm gonna see if I can find any gems over here that I don't have yet. Let me know in the comments if any of these games are sticking out to you guys. Zoo Cube, I know we picked up a couple weeks ago, a couple episodes back. Teen Titans is kind of interesting. I'm not sure if we have that one yet. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I'm pretty sure that this one is not yet on the collection shelf, so this one's definitely a maybe for me. Oh look folks, Dinotopia. For 22, I feel like that's a really solid deal. Unfortunately, as you know, we got this one already. I'm not really seeing anything else on this shelf that I think I can't live without, but Alex, because he is a Discord bro, has agreed to give me backroom access to even more GameCube stuff, so let's check that out. Wow, so this is more GameCube stuff than even was out on the shelves out there. What did you say was the story behind this?
So most of it came from a collection buy.
Folks, let me know in the comments if you were here, which game would you pick out? Because I am a little bit at a loss right now. Ooh, one thing I am seeing is this other Billy and Mandy. This one feels, oh yeah, this one actually does have the manual, so I may see, I don't know, I may see if that could be a little condition upgrade from the one that we set aside out there. Ooh man, someone at some point got a great deal on Pokemon Coliseum there. That's impressive, 35 bucks. I'm kind of in the nostalgia zone, like Harry Potter. My wife Erica loves Harry Potter, so I may do that. I think there's another Harry Potter over here, so that could be a contender. Ooh, Beach Bandits, and also Ed, and Eddie. So needless to say, folks, we definitely have some decisions to make here. All right, folks, so at $120 for the two games that I need, we've got a $105 budget left for any combination of these games. This Harry Potter is apparently worth $120, so we're gonna leave him behind for today. But we have 35 on this one, 25 on this one, so that's 60, and then you said 15 a piece for these guys, so that's 45 plus 65. Oh my gosh, is that 105 exactly? Did I do that math right?
Yeah, that's 105.
That's 105.
This is exactly 105, people. That is crazy. To the dollar, maxed out our GameCube budget on every game that I wanted except for Harry Potter. That worked out honestly pretty amazing. Also, on an unrelated note, Ducky has taken a snooze on it, but I found this Pokemon Player's Guide for 25 that I'm just gonna buy for personal use because I'm a total sucker for the old watercolor art style of these things. I eat it up. All right, Alex, hit me with the final total of the GameCube Gambit.
Final total, $260.02.
$260.02, folks. This is the last expected profit money that I'm going to be spending on this collection. Alex, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. This is amazing. Folks, if you are in the area, definitely check out Retro Game Rescue. And for the last time, let's get these games on the shelf. Folks, I spent most of my drive back from St. Louis asking myself how I wanted to end this video and end this series, and to be honest, I still don't really know. What you have to realize is when this series started back in October, not only was the channel at maybe 50 to 60,000 subscribers, but GameCube Gambit 1 was also the first video that Riff ever edited for me. So to me, this series has come to represent not only the growth of my GameCube collection, not only the growth of my YouTube channel, but also the growth of my friendship with Riff. It has such a special place in my heart, and one thing I know I want to talk about is what the heck is next? Like, what happens with all these games now? Because I know there are going to be people that say, Caleb, if you don't keep all of these games until your dying day, you're not a real gamer, you're not a real collector. And the reality is, I just don't believe that. Some of the ones that mean the most to me I will keep forever, and some of them I'm going to sell off, and some of them I'm going to give away, and a lot of them, spoiler alert, I have ideas to use in future videos. I think I'm gonna dedicate a whole video on my second channel, Renix P-Sale, to going through all of those GameCube games one by one and sorting them all out. So if you guys are interested in the ones that mean the most to me, you can check that out. But rest assured, this is not the last you will see of these games, and it's not the last that you'll see of long-term collecting challenges on this channel. With that said, folks, for the last time, let's get these games on the shelf. Folks, if you're like me and you're honestly a little bit sad that the GameCube Gambit is coming to an end, I'm gonna link the playlist of the entire thing, front to back, right down here. I'm honestly probably gonna have to go watch it right now. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all on the flip.